Morning coffee talk. So, I want to talk about this need of perfection. And I want to talk about looking back over the past year of your life. So, I think it's important to pause for a moment to stop thinking about where you want to be, what you want to do, who you want to be as a person, how you want to look, all of your goals, everything that's going on. It's like nice to just stop for a moment and think back on the past year. Think back on the past year and really think about how far you've already come. My need for perfection in everything in my life, my relationships, who I am, how I want to look, how I want things to be, not only is it overwhelming, but it causes me to be unhappy, and it will stop me in my tracks from doing what I want to do. It's weird, right? So I'll tell myself that I'm going to have this whole exercise routine, but if I miss 2 days, I'll be like, oh, I already missed 2 days. This week is, let's just scrap the rest of the week. Or I'll be like, I'm going to eat more healthy. And then if I have one day where I don't do as well, I'm like, forget it. I'm never going to achieve this goal that I have, right? Or, I'll want things to turn out a certain way, just things that are going on. I'll have this expectation going into work. I'll want to have this great day, but then some things will happen and it will be frustrating, and then it's not the perfect day, and then I'm like, ugh. So it will kind of put a damper on things. So, but I think the most important thing is just stopping yourself from thinking all those things for a little while, just to focus on how far that you've come, right? Because a year ago, I was really depressed, didn't want to do much of anything. I was really struggling. And now it's okay, well, it's been a year. I feel so much better. I'm able to focus more on what's important, like my kids and my husband and just myself, which is huge. And I made a decision every day that I'm just going to look at myself and say, I like who you are as a person, I love you, and I think that you're beautiful. And so now when I look in the mirror, I try to tell myself those things. And I think that's a huge accomplishment in a year, to go from feeling really sad to saying, today I'm going to love myself. So the thing is, we all get overwhelmed. We all want things. And I'm an instant gratification kind of person. It's if it doesn't come to me right away, I'm like, I'm never going to get this. I'm never going to achieve this. And I have to stop. I have to stop doing that because it's not healthy. So basically, when I start to feel overwhelmed or I feel stuck, I say to myself, okay, look at who you were and where you were last year, and look where you are now. And that's kind of brings me back to the moment, and then I'm not so overwhelmed with what I want to happen, but I'm more thankful for what has already happened. So I do think it's important to have goals and dreams, but I also think it's important to just stop for a moment and say, you know, say like, this is awesome. Like, I've come so far. So just for a hot minute, focus on that. Focus on how awesome you are and how far you've come.